Have you ever wondered why you parent the way you do? Why certain things trigger you? Why certain approaches feel natural while others seem impossible? It's not a coincidence. It's not just your personality. There's a powerful, often unseen force at play, your own upbringing. Think back to your own childhood. What were your parents like? Were they affectionate and playful, strict and authoritarian, emotionally distant or overwhelmed? These early experiences, both positive and negative, have left an undeniable imprint on who we are today, especially as parents. Breaking free from the chains of our past isn't about erasing our experiences or blaming our parents. It's about understanding the profound impact of our upbringing and choosing to parent differently. It's about embarking on a journey of self-discovery, healing, and world-changer parenting. Our early experiences shape us in profound ways. Think of your childhood home as the first classroom where you learned about relationships, emotions, and how to navigate the world. Your parents, whether intentionally or not, served as your primary instructors, providing the blueprint for your understanding of love, discipline, communication, and family dynamics. Section 2. Mirroring our past. Unconscious parenting patterns. As we step into the role of parents ourselves, it's only natural that these early experiences resurface. We may find ourselves unconsciously mirroring our parents' behaviors, even those we vowed never to repeat. This isn't about blame, but rather about recognizing the powerful influence of our past. Can we talk about the cycle of generational trauma? When we don't address the unresolved pain and trauma from our own past, we risk passing these wounds down to our children. This is the essence of generational trauma, the transmission of emotional pain, negative patterns, and dysfunctional coping mechanisms across generations. Recognizing our triggers, a path to understanding. Have you ever noticed how certain situations or behaviors in your children can trigger intense emotional reactions in you? These triggers, often rooted in our own unresolved childhood experiences, can provide valuable insights into our parenting patterns. Section 5. Rewriting the script. Conscious parenting in action. Recognizing the influence of our upbringing is not about dwelling on the past or blaming our parents. It's about empowering ourselves to make different choices, to break free from negative cycles, and to write a new parenting script, one that is grounded in awareness, intention, and love. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, we often forget the simplicity and purity of our early years. We get caught up in the whirlwind of responsibilities, deadlines, and societal expectations, losing touch with the essence of who we once were. Imagine for a moment a time before life's complexities, when the world was a playground and every day was an adventure waiting to unfold. Picture yourself as a child, eyes wide with wonder, heart open to the endless possibilities that each new day brought. Before expectations and responsibilities weighed heavily upon your shoulders, there was a time when your spirit was free, unburdened by the constraints of adulthood. You were a dreamer, a creator, a little explorer with a boundless imagination. Remember the carefree spirit of childhood, the boundless energy, the laughter that came so easily, and the joy that was found in the simplest of things. The days were filled with endless play, and the nights were filled with dreams of what could be. The unbridled curiosity that painted the world in vibrant hues. The sense of wonder that turned the ordinary into the extraordinary. Every leaf, every stone, every cloud in the sky held a story, a mystery, waiting to be discovered. This is the essence of your inner child, the part of you that still believes in magic, that still sees the world through a lens of awe and possibility. It is a precious part of you that has not been lost, only forgotten. A precious part of you that still resides within, waiting to be acknowledged, waiting to be embraced. It is the part of you that holds the keys to unlocking profound healing and transformation, the part of you that knows how to find joy in the present moment. Holding the keys to unlocking profound healing and transformation. By reconnecting with your inner child, you can rediscover the joy, the creativity, and the sense of wonder that once came so naturally. You can learn to see the world with fresh eyes, to find beauty in the mundane, and to live with a heart full of gratitude and love. This journey back to innocence is not about escaping reality, but about embracing it with a renewed sense of hope and possibility. It is about finding balance, about nurturing your soul, and about living a life that is true to who you really are. Now let's delve into the often hidden and unspoken wounds that many of us carry from our childhood. These scars, though not always visible, shape our behaviors, our thoughts, and our interactions with the world around us. While our inner child embodies the joy and wonder of childhood, it is also the keeper of our deepest pains and fears. The laughter and playfulness we see in children are a testament to the resilience and spirit of youth. However, beneath this surface of joy, many children carry the weight of early wounds. These wounds can stem from various sources: a harsh word, a neglectful glance, or a traumatic event. Each of these experiences leaves an indelible mark on the child's psyche. These wounds can manifest in various ways: feelings of inadequacy, fears of abandonment, difficulty trusting others, or an inability to express our needs. The anxious child sitting alone in a corner is a poignant reminder of the silent battles many young ones face. The frustration of a child trying to communicate, but feeling unheard, can lead to a lifetime of struggles with self-expression. When adults overlook or dismiss these early cries for help, the child learns to suppress their needs and emotions. These emotional scars, often invisible to the naked eye, can linger well into adulthood. The sadness in a child's eyes, reflected in the mirror, is a silent testament to the pain they carry within. As adults, these unresolved wounds can profoundly impact our lives. We may find ourselves grappling with feelings of inadequacy, struggling to form meaningful relationships, or battling inner demons that we can't quite name. Particularly in our roles as parents, these scars can resurface. The distance we feel with our own children, the worry in our eyes as we watch them, often mirrors the unresolved pain from our past. Recognizing and addressing these scars is the first step towards healing and breaking the cycle for future generations. In this parenting journey, we often find ourselves at a crossroads where we must decide whether to confront our past or continue to bury it deep within. The path to healing and wholeness is not a straight line. It is a winding road filled with moments of reflection, acceptance, and growth. Healing our inner child is not about erasing the past or pretending that painful experiences didn't happen. It's about facing those memories with courage and tenderness. When we look at old family photos or hold a cherished childhood toy, we are not just reminiscing, we are connecting with a part of ourselves that still needs love and attention. It's about acknowledging the wounds, honoring the pain, and offering ourselves the compassion and understanding that we may have longed for as children. This process requires us to be gentle with ourselves, to place a comforting hand over our heart, and to embrace ourselves with the same kindness we would offer a dear friend. Self-compassion is a powerful tool in our healing journey. It's about embracing our vulnerability and allowing ourselves to feel the full spectrum of our emotions. Tears may flow, and that's okay. They are a testament to our strength and resilience. Journaling our emotions can be a therapeutic practice, helping us to process and understand our feelings. In a cozy setting, with a pen in hand, we can pour out our hearts and begin to make sense of our experiences. This is a crucial step in our path to healing and wholeness. As we continue on this path, we find solace in nature. Walking through a forest, feeling the sunlight streaming through the trees, or sitting by a calm lake can bring a sense of peace and clarity. Nature has a way of grounding us, reminding us of the beauty and simplicity of life. It helps us to reconnect with ourselves and find balance amidst the chaos. Engaging in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment is also essential. Whether it's practicing yoga, painting, or any other creative endeavor, these activities allow us to express ourselves and release pent-up emotions. They provide an outlet for our pain and a way to channel our energy into something positive and constructive. In addition, seeking support from others can make a significant difference. Joining a support community like the World Changer Parenting community, or simply sharing our stories with trusted friends and family can help us feel less alone in our struggles. The act of sharing and listening fosters a sense of community and connection, which is vital for our healing process. Check the link in the description box below to join our community here and get started to transforming your very own life. Most times we think parenting is about our children alone. However, as I said in my book, Parenting a World Changer, it starts with you, and at the end of your life, it counts for you. The path to healing and wholeness is a journey of self-discovery and growth. It requires patience, compassion, and a willingness to embrace our pain. But as we navigate this path, we find moments of peace and joy, and ultimately a deeper understanding of ourselves. The serene sunset over a calm ocean symbolizes the tranquility and fulfillment that await us at the end of this journey. If we are going to go higher than we were raised, it is important that we reparent ourselves with compassion and understanding. Healing our inner child involves stepping into the role of the loving and supportive parent we may have lacked in our childhood. It's about offering ourselves the unconditional love, acceptance, and validation that our younger selves yearned for, but may not have consistently received. We do not have to wait to break free from the past. Healing our inner child is not a destination, but a lifelong journey. It's a process of continuous self-discovery, compassion, and growth. As we heal ourselves, we create a ripple effect, transforming our relationships and paving the way for a brighter future for our children. If we want to experience a world-changing dynamic as parents, we have to learn to unmasking our triggers, the echoes of unresolved pain. Have you ever noticed how certain situations with your children can trigger surprisingly intense reactions? Perhaps a seemingly minor defiance unleashes a wave of anger, or a bedtime struggle evokes a flood of anxiety. These moments, often charged with heightened emotions, offer valuable clues into the landscape of our inner world. When your buttons get pushed, have you been able to recognize the pattern in your reactions? Triggers often manifest in physical, emotional, and behavioral ways. We might notice our heart racing, our palms sweating, or our muscles tensing. Emotionally, we might feel overwhelmed with anger, anxiety, or sadness. These internal shifts often spill over into our behaviors, leading us to react in ways that are out of alignment with our values or intentions. Until we move from reaction to response by creating space for better choices, we may feel stuck for a long time. The space between a trigger and our reaction can feel incredibly short, almost instantaneous. However, with practice, we can train ourselves to widen that gap, to create a pause where we can choose a more conscious and intentional response. This shift from reaction to response is at the heart of conscious parenting. I like to reiterate that growth is one of the guarantees that our tomorrow will be better. You have to transform your triggers into opportunities for growth. While triggers can feel like unwelcome disruptions in our lives, they also offer profound opportunities for growth and healing. Each trigger, when approached with curiosity and compassion, can reveal valuable insights into our inner landscape. Let me touch on what I consider as the second most important factor in the heart of world changer parenting. In the tapestry of parenting, emotional intelligence is not merely a thread, but the very loom upon which we weave the fabric of our relationships with our children. It's the compass guiding us towards deeper understanding, the bridge connecting our hearts and minds, and the foundation upon which we build strong, resilient families. World changer parenting is about nurturing our self-awareness. This means tuning into our inner landscape. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of emotional intelligence. It's the ability to tune into our own emotions, recognizing their subtle nuances, their triggers, and their impact on our thoughts and behaviors. It's about developing an honest and compassionate understanding of who we are, our strengths and weaknesses, and the patterns that shape our interactions with the world. Empathy is the heartbeat of emotional intelligence. It's the ability to step outside of our own experience and imagine what it might be like to walk in another person's shoes, to see the world through their eyes, and to feel their emotions as if they were our own. Emotional regulation is the ability to manage our own emotions effectively, even in the face of challenging situations. It's about recognizing when our emotions are escalating, taking steps to soothe ourselves, and choosing responses that are aligned with our values and intentions. Imagine your subconscious mind as a fertile garden. Every experience, every word spoken to us, especially during childhood, plants seeds. Some seeds sprout into beautiful flowers, representing positive beliefs and behaviors, while others grow into weeds, reflecting negative patterns and limiting beliefs. Transforming our parenting practices begins with tending to this inner garden, consciously choosing to cultivate a landscape of love, support, and growth. Fostering emotional intelligence, a blueprint for life. Emotional intelligence is not a trait we are born with. It's a set of skills that can be learned, developed, and strengthened over a lifetime. As parents, we have the profound opportunity to guide our children towards emotional literacy, equipping them with the tools to navigate the complexities of human relationships with empathy, resilience, and authenticity. Therefore, world changer parenting is creating a nurturing environment where children blossom. Imagine a garden where flowers bloom in a riot of colors, their stems strong and vibrant, their roots reaching deep into the nourishing soil. This is the kind of environment we strive to create for our children. A space where they feel safe, loved, respected, and empowered to reach their full potential. The enduring gift of conscious parenting. As we reach the end of this exploration into the profound ways our upbringing shapes our parenting, let's pause to acknowledge the transformative power of conscious parenting. It's not about achieving some idyllic vision of perfect parenthood, but rather about embarking on a journey of self-discovery, healing, and growth alongside our children. In order for you to totally embrace the journey, it has to be about progress, not perfection. World changer parenting is not about striving for an unattainable ideal, but rather about embracing the messy, beautiful, and ever-evolving journey of growth alongside our children. It's about releasing the pressure to be perfect and instead focusing on progress, on showing up each day with love, intention, and a willingness to learn and adapt. If you have been watching up to this point, please help the work I do by spreading this video. Give it a thumbs up, because we are creating a legacy of change, breaking negative generational cycles, raising world changers. The true legacy of world changer parenting extends far beyond our immediate families, rippling outward to touch the lives of generations to come. By healing our own wounds, breaking free from destructive cycles, and modeling healthy emotional expression, we create a more compassionate, empathetic, and emotionally intelligent world for our children to inherit. Have you subscribed to this channel? If not, please subscribe now. Thank you so much for watching. Check out more of the work we do on our website, and I am excited about what the future holds because of the part you are playing today. You can send me an email, and be sure I will find the time to reply you. Leave a comment below, and I will see you again in our next video. Thank you so much and have a nice day. God loves you. Love, joy, and light.